This is a really exciting one, and something that I am so glad I've had the chance to experience. Because ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ultimate laptop PC gaming battle station. Because that's right, you take the best bits of everything desktop, throw in the portability that only a laptop can provide, and you have something very, very special. Now the heart of this minimalist setup all begins with a laptop, which we're using here to drive a huge ultrawide display all over a single cable. This is the Razer Blade Advanced, my favourite gaming laptop that I've ever reviewed. Now Nvidia loaned this out earlier last month, and it's not only capable of driving a high resolution display, but it's just an awesome portable powerhouse for work and play on the go. It's not overly huge in size, yet it's remarkably well built, and it can be spec'd to match your exact needs, and it has the port selection that we required for this setup. You see, if you grab a Thunderbolt or USB-C monitor, you can output to a display and connect a headset and keyboard all over a single cable, for a seamless transition between home and away. You will need to leave the power cable plugged in to fully power up this laptop and its beefy graphics card, but it's a small price to pay for such a clean setup. And yes, USB-C does have a couple of quirks. For example, it doesn't always recognise the display, and you need to unplug it and then plug it back in sometimes before everything gets recognised. But for me, I would say this really is worth it, as I'm someone that doesn't really know if they're going to be at home or on the go. So having a really powerful laptop that you can take with you, but then a full desktop setup whenever you need it is fantastic. And the fact that it is just those two cables that enables everything is fantastic. Let's talk displays though, because this will completely change your experience depending on what you go for. And here I'm using the trusty LG UC99 that eBay sent out a couple of years ago for review. And it's still my favourite display despite the higher than I'd like input lag, as the 38-inch screen size and 3840 by 1600 resolution is just the perfect blend of sharpness with real estate, and the overall image quality is jaw-dropping. It's got USB-C, which I'm using here to drive from the laptop, as well as two additional USB ports that I've got filled with wireless adapters for the keyboard and the headset. The thing is though, there is so many displays that you could use here, whether it's one with Thunderbolt, USB-C, DisplayPort, HDMI, it doesn't really matter. And if you're more after a sort of gaming-y battle station, you can of course just grab a faster monitor, then connect it up via HDMI or mini DisplayPort. But what I have here is ideal for my personal workflow, as I can edit on the larger display, work with multiple windows at once, and then of course relax and play Civilization or City Skylines on the huge display with smooth frame rates. But no matter which display you go for, you're going to want to have decent peripherals. And in terms of the keyboard, yes, we're going wireless, and we're going with one of my personal favourites, Corsair's K63 wireless. Now Corsair sent this out last year, along with their refitted double-shot white keycaps that you guys always seem to be asking me about. And it's such a joy to use for gaming, typing, and pretty much everything in between. The wireless battery will last around a week, and the super fast connection results in completely unnoticeable latency. It's also 10 keyless, which frees up space on your desk and helps to keep that price point a little lower, while using Cherry MX Red switches for that luxurious feel to every press. Then there's also the media keys, which is something that not even the fully priced flagship larger keyboards can manage to get right. And they allow for quick and easy playback without ever having to leave your game. And true story, I love listening to a load of different tracks while playing Civilization, and I always used to play as Egypt, and I would play the song Walking in Memphis, because the ancient Egyptian city, Memphis, turns out it's a place in America. I did not know that. It's sort of ruined it for me now. As for the mouse, to be honest with you, there are so many great wireless mice out there that I think you'd be really hard pressed to find one you really hated. But this one is the ROG GLADIUS 2 Wireless, sent out by Asus a couple of months ago. It does lack any wireless charging and a sniper button, but it makes up for it with its slick and responsive sensor and a real premium feeling to the body. RGB is of course present and correct, and it can also be used in Bluetooth mode, which is damn handy if you ever forget to take that USB dongle with you. So if you're playing Battlefield, Apex Legends, Fortnite, anything really, having a great mouse is so important. It really does make all of the difference. It's a must-have for any gaming setup. I'd also recommend a full-size mouse mat to really complete the look of the setup and enable the slickest of glides time and time again. There's loads of great ones to choose from, so I'll leave some of my favourites in the Amazon affiliate links down below. The one located on this desk, however, is the Corsair MM350, which is perfect for the more neutral theme that we're using here. Now, I know it's not everyone's favourite to mix and match different brands. Some people want one complete ecosystem. They can maybe match up RGB and all of that good stuff. So if you're wanting something a little more Razer flavoured, then you're going to like the headset. This is the Razer ManoWar, a wireless headset that's a little tough to find now, as it seems to have been superseded by the now updated Razer Nari. The headband is a little different, but the concept remains exactly the same, to provide surround sound audio in a fully wireless package. The ManoWar always had great range and an awesome gaming sound signature that I've used in countless hours of PUBG, and I've always felt that it hit the right sort of price-performance balance for a headset. The newer Nari takes this even further with spatial THX sound, as well as a stronger and self-adjusting headband, so I'll leave both of them linked in the description down below. Now the final piece of the puzzle is all about storage, and the problem with the Blade is that this specification only has 256 gigabytes, which just isn't enough for gaming, video, photo, pretty much anything really. It's not really going to cut it, which is why you need one of these, a portable SSD. And this one, I don't know why it changed hands, is from Samsung. It's the T5 SSD. Samsung sent this out when it was released last year, and is a great way to add extra storage to your laptop without losing that key portability. It can connect over USB-C or USB-A, and it's small and light enough for you to travel with it every day in your bag without you even noticing it. If you're using a Thunderbolt display, you could also connect it directly to a supported USB-A port and then have your PC recognize the storage whenever you decide to dock in. But whatever setup you're using now, and whether you're on team desktop or team laptop, I think you have to agree that it is amazing what's possible from such a portable machine. Throw the right display and peripherals onto a desk, and you can work and play no matter where you are, but without losing that desktop feel whenever you're at home. Minimal wires, maximum performance, absolute pleasure. I'll leave all of my Amazon affiliate links down in the description below if you want to check out current pricing on anything featured in this video, but let me know your thoughts on a setup like this. Is this your next dream setup, or do you think that portability is completely irrelevant to you and you'd rather have a bigger tower? I don't know, really interested to hear back from you, so let me know. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video, it helps out so much. And of course, get subscribed for more videos just like this. And don't forget to hit the follow button on Instagram and Twitter. I always forget to mention that, but if you do want to see behind the scenes on any of these videos or what's coming up, that's the best place to be informed. Thank you so much for watching, I'll see you in the next one.